Welcome to the show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine, expecting you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. On today's show, we're going to venture into a territory. Why do I have these on? I don't need them. We're going to venture into a territory that you will never see this channel go into. We're going to go into, or let's say it better said, into the rabbit hole. We're gonna get into a little bit of I don't do conspiracy theories on this channel. I don't like them. I mean, I think there's a lot of hearsay. There's not a lot of evidence behind a lot of these things. There's just stories that have been put together to, I guess, further a certain point. But when there's evidence, I want to hear it. Tell me, you have evidence? I want to hear it. Talk to me. During the whole coronavirus situation that we're in right now, that the world is in right now, a name that has been mentioned probably above all names is the name of, you guessed it, Bill Gates. Never mentioned that name on this channel. Today is the day for that. Why? Because today's the 14th. Yesterday, on the 13th, I was scrolling through Twitter again, and I found this very interesting tweet from the chair of the WHO, which the United States has officially exited. The WHO, the World Health Organization, that seemed to be more pro-China than pro-US, which is the number one founder of the WHO, or was, because they're not in it anymore. Donald Trump decided to take them out of it. Okay, so I get into Twitter. I find the tweet from this guy, Tedros Adhanom, and follow me. Stay here. Follow the lead. Follow where I'm going. And you decide for yourself. You decide for yourself if you want to believe the conspiracy theories or not. Follow me. There's evidence. What I'm about to show you is not hearsay. This is just proof that I literally took 2 minutes to find out on the World Wide Web, right? The WHO, Tedros Adhanom, right? Adhanom, he tweets this out. At the WHO is a proud partner with CEPI vaccines and at Gavi to support low and middle income countries to access COVID-19 vaccines once they've been developed. Only together can we stop this pandemic, save lives and livelihoods. Okay, I'm like, hey, that sounds good. Sounds very humanitarian. But then the question in me, right? The skeptic in me went and said, who is CEPI vaccines? So I go to Google and I Google this. This comes out in Wikipedia. First of all, CEPI stands for the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovation. The Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations, CEPI. Third paragraph down, CEPI was conceived in 2015 and formally launched in 2017 at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. It was co-founded and co-founded with $460 million from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Wellcome Trust, and Consortium of Nations, being Norway, Japan, Germany, to which the European Union and Britain 2020 subsequently joined. The first one mentioned is right here. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Do you feel comfortable? This is the question that I ask, right? And you Google it, right? Go find the video. For a man, Bill Gates, that has brought up the topic of overpopulation in the world. Do you feel taking something that man is involved in, a vaccine, from where that man has put his money in? He's said before that he talking about overpopulation in the world. Would you take a vaccines from that? Okay, but some of you will come out, the other skeptics in you guys will come out and say, yeah, Valentine, but that's still Wikipedia. You know how Wikipedia works. Anybody could go and there and edit it. Perfect. Let's go to cepi.net, their website, right? Look right here, cepi.net. This is who they are right here. New vaccines for a safer world. The Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovation, CEPI, is a global partnership launched in 2017 to develop vaccines to stop future epidemics. Before I get into what it says here, for the people that might be your first time here, give me a like, give me a comment. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers here on the channel, and only with your help we're gonna make it happen. This is a channel where we do, believe it or not, this is what we do here on this channel. We do critical thinking. Yeah, believe it or not, we do some critical thinking, and then our emotions and our preconceived biases that we have affect us in finding the truth. Again, this is a very Christian-based channel. There's no cursing, none of that stuff. This is pure information that people just want, right? No shows, none of that. Let's get right back into this. New vaccines for a safer world. So I say this, okay, let's find out from themselves. Who do they get their funding from? About us. And we go here to who we are. You go there, we go all the way down, we scroll, we see, so I don't know, I'm guessing these are more board members, blah, 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 blah. We go all the way down, we go all the way down, all the way, all the way, all the way. We scrolling down, people. Investors and partners. CEPI was founded in Davos by the governments of Norway, India, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Wellcome Trust, and the World Economic Forum. Again, the name of this man that has said that we need to worry about overpopulation in the world is financing these vaccines. This is my official stance on the COVID vaccine when it comes out. I'm not taking it when it comes out. And listen to this. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm not none of that. My children are all vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. I know the advantages that vaccines have given the world. But I've heard all these stories of, causing problems to children, blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure. See, that's to me, that's conspiratorial. I can't affirm that. I don't know. I don't have the evidence. Maybe you got the evidence, and maybe that's why you do what you do. In my family, to my knowledge, that we have never had any problem with vaccines, and I, for the most part, I trust vaccines. But this one in particular, this one right here, when it comes out, first of all, they're pushing this through like crazy, right? There's money involved, as you guys see. There's people funding this for they want the vaccine, so they're pushing this. So there's companies racing to be the first one. Yeah, I'm the first one. The WHO already announced a partnership with this CEPI vaccines, right? So most likely, even if these people are wrong even if they had the wrong vaccine, they are gonna get the contract from the WHO to give this vaccine worldwide. Why? Because there's money involved, and that's the problem. The love of money, not money, is the root of all evil, right? Now let me get to my official stance on this vaccine when it comes out. I will not be taking this vaccine. I would at least be waiting like a period of 2 years to see what are the side effects of this vaccine, of this new drug that they're literally injecting people, and some people are just so willingly wanting to take these drugs and these experimental vaccines. I'm not one of them, right? I'm not gonna so willingly go and line up and be the first one to get a vaccine that I have no idea what it is. Now. Also, a very important point. And again, it has changed my minds on vaccines. If the government forces people, children, to take their vaccines if they want to go to school, I might have to end up leaving the country, to be honest. I already thought about this. Government, again, is not there to force you to do anything. If vaccines work, let everybody else have. Everybody, there's a whole bunch of people out there that are willingly, yes, take the vaccine. I want the vaccine. But let those people take it. If they work, let the other people not use them, because they're protected, so they're good. The other people that don't have it, they understand the risk of not having vaccines, because they're taking a choice of not putting them on. They understand that if they get it, they get it. Whatever, I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, the government is not supposed you to do anything, from simple things as just a face mask. They're not supposed you to force you to do anything. And that is my viewpoint on these vaccines. What is your viewpoint, guys? We're trying to make it again to 1,000 subscribers, and only with your help, we're going to make that happen. Live show every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m., where I take in live in calls. If you want to talk to me about that, you want to convince me about these vaccines, are all of them not good? Come talk to me. But again, I am not 100%. I am not a conspiracy theories person. You're gonna have to show me proof. You're gonna have to tell me this is because of this. Give me some evidence. Give me some hard link, something. Give me something, and then we could go from there. God bless. Godspeed me, Valentine. I am out.